What's up everybody, it's Seth Fowler and today I'm reviewing the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Zebra. Before I get into the video, I just want to give a huge shout out to Ari the Blari on Twitter. He's an awesome guy. He was watching our live stream for the Yeezy release on Saturday, and I wasn't able to grab a pair, but he was able to grab me a cart. The love that you guys show me is incredible. I can't thank you guys enough for that. But in particular, thank you so much to Ari the Blari. I'll make sure to leave a link to his Twitter and all that sort of good stuff in the description below, so make sure to check it out. Thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't yet. But with all that being said, let's get into it. Last Saturday, Adidas restocked the very highly coveted Yeezy Boost 350 V2, turning it from the most limited V2 to now basically one of the most common V2s. And some people weren't too happy about that because they spent over $1,000 on this shoe. But, you know, patience is a virtue, and if you waited it out, you got lucky. To answer a lot of your questions right off the bat, this is exactly the same shoe as the previous Zebra. The only difference is production dates. So resale is gonna pretty much drop regardless because there are so many more of them on the market. Unlike the Pirate Black restock from last year, they haven't made any changes to the shoe. So if you're buying it for resale, you could get the newer version, you could get the older version. It doesn't really matter. But without further ado, here they are, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Zebra. Starting off with the upper, you've got the same thicker primate that you find in all the other Yeezy Boost 350 V2s. It's definitely thicker than the primate that you find on the Ultra Boost and the NMDs. However, I don't mind it. It's still breathable, it's still comfortable, and it gives the shoe a little bit more structure. Of course, as you can tell, it is white and black primate, hence the name Zebra, especially when you look on the medial side, you see these sort of almost zebra stripes going on. This pattern can actually be found in all the Yeezy 350 V2s except in different colors. Some colorways are harder to see, like the triple white creams or the bread colorway, but because this is a black and white colorway, it's really easy to see. Running from the toe box to the top of the tongue and then again from the back of the heel all the way down to the sole of the shoe, you've got that signature Yeezy stitching down the middle. It's a touch that I've always liked on the Yeezy Boost 350s, however it's definitely harder to see on this colorway because there is so much going on. You've still got your rope laces weaving through the prime knit. This time around they're all white. Moving back in the shoe, you find those signature stripes that you have on all the other V2s. This time around they're both in white. On the midfoot of the shoe, you've got your one hit of color with the mirrored SPLY 350. I personally don't love the fact that it's in bright red. I would have liked it in a more muted color, but that's just me. None of the Yeezys are really muted or understated at all. They're kind of crazy and out there, which is another reason why I like them, but in some cases like this, you've already got this crazy pattern going on. I wouldn't have minded if that was like a gray or something like that. Not only that, but I still don't know what that SPLY stands for, and I've heard people say that it stands for St. Pablo Loves You. I've heard supply, I've heard all sorts of crazy things. First of all, I hope it's not St. Pablo Loves You because that's stupid. Secondly, I originally thought it meant supply because that sort of makes sense, like Yeezy Supply, you know what I mean. But supply would probably have two P's in it. No one who doesn't have connects to Adidas higher-ups or Kanye really knows what that means. Inside the shoe, you've got your standard Yeezy insole. This time around, it's in white with Adidas and Yeezy written in black. In the past, a really great way to check if your Yeezys were fake would be to check the bottom of the insole to sort of see the pattern that's going on underneath there. The problem is, fakes have gotten so good, especially with V2s, there really isn't a surefire way to tell anymore, unfortunately, and it's not a bad idea to check the bottom of the insole, but you might want to check some other things too. The interior of the shoe is still the same. You've still got really great padding around the heel and then raw primate on the inside of the shoe. Right underneath the tongue, you've got these patches of suede just to reinforce the eyelets, which I think is a nice touch. And of course, the laces weave through the primate, so they are going to be right up against your foot. And honestly, I've worn my pairs of Yeezys a lot, and it's never bothered me, and in fact, I haven't ever felt it, so it's not a big deal. As for fit, I prefer to go true to size on the Yeezy 350 V2s. I think they just fit better for me that way. But some people think they fit a little bit small, so it doesn't hurt to go up half a size either. It really depends on how you like your shoes to fit. If you have the chance to try these on first, which, you know, that's kind of a rare chance, but if you do have that chance, definitely try them on first just to make sure that they fit you right. If you can't, I don't think it hurts to go true to size. Worst comes to worst, you just take out the insole and it'll fit fine. Moving around to the back of the shoe, the heel tab that wasn't on some of the early pairs of the 350 V2s has returned on the Zebras and the Creams and a couple of other pairs. It's definitely a source of contention for some people. Some people hate it, some people love it. I'm kind of apathetic. I think it looks fine. I don't have a problem with it at all. Moving down the shoe, you've got that signature Yeezy midsole ribbing that everyone knows and loves. Of course, the material is a semi-translucent translucent white or creamy material, so you can sort of see through to the boost, and you can definitely see where the midsole connects to the prime knit upper. The only thing I don't like about the midsole is where the outsole connects to the back of the midsole. I think that's a really weird place to connect the two parts, especially when they're different colors. As you can tell, the outsole is really a creamy yellow, and the midsole is more of that milky white. So when they connect right here, it almost looks like the white midsole is yellowing. And I think that looks terrible, and they've done it in all the other V2s, and I really don't get why they do that, because it's not working for me, and I know a lot of people who just don't like the way it looks. It's an interesting touch. I don't understand the reasoning behind it, but you know what? You live with it. And finally, moving to the bottom of the shoe, you've got your standard Yeezy 350 V2 outsole with punch outs to the Boost. If you've never tried on a pair of Yeezys, Boost is life. It's crazy comfortable. It's not as comfy as Ultra Boost, but it's not bad. Overall, I really love the Adidas Yeezy 350 V2 Zebra, and not only because it's a Yeezy. I really love the silhouette of the V2s. I think it's a really clean sneaker. Even though the design's a little out there and a little crazy, I actually really dig it because you really can wear it with anything. And the reason for that is that no matter what you wear this with, it's gonna pop, it's gonna be out there. So no matter what, you really can't go wrong. If you weren't lucky enough to grab a pair of these from the Restock, the good news is that Yeezy resale prices have been dropping, so you can actually grab these for around $500-600, which is not bad compared to what they used to be. If you're not looking to spend that much, I'm sure there's gonna be another Yeezy dropping next month, so just wait till then. Now that we've got the review out of the way, let's throw these guys on feet and see how they look. That's pretty much it for the video today, guys. Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below letting me know what your favorite Yeezy Boost 350 V2 is and if the Zebra is it. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content just like this, and make sure to follow me on all other forms of social media. The links are down below.